Not the most exciting start to the month, but straight from the game plan, I took Amazon. So pretty much, let's jump into the live trading. So pretty much, this is straight from the game plan. Just want to explain my trade. A break and hold above yesterday high day, which is 181.7, the green line, and pre-market high 181.85, the blue line, for a move to psychological level 183, 184, and 185. I did want to mention that ATR on Amazon is not that big, so it's only 3.25. So not foreseeing a huge move, but the path looks clear to all-time highs, which is 188.65. I don't have the best tracker with Amazon, so I want to be cautious and wait for clear confirmation. So yeah, pretty much this is what I saw. I really got intrigued once this 1 minute candle formed. We actually broke and closed above those two levels that I was really interested in. After that, I was just being patient and wanted to wait for some type of pattern, some type of confirmation. Once we pulled back and we actually held pre-market high, I liked it. Then I waited just for a 1 minute high for a confirmation. Enter here right below on pretty much higher day, anticipating the break. Ideally, I don't like to see this. When we break, I like to see follow through, and not only that, I like to see the breaking candle close above the level, which is higher day, and we didn't get that. So I knew that the probability of this working out got much smaller, so decided to just start scaling out. Setup was still looking pretty good. We actually made a new 1 minute high, so didn't want to get out full position. But once I started some hesitations, decided to exit. I enter a total of 8 contract, exit two first, then two more because it was actually not going, and then another two more. I led the last two just because again the setup still looked pretty decent, but decided to exit the last two once we tested 183 and we couldn't break. So yeah, straight from the game plan, just a very small green day. But let me jump into the live recording. So as I said, I wanted to wait for some type of confirmation. So here we go. I like the fact that the overall market is pushing higher. As you can see, QQQ and SPY pushing higher. So decided to load up the contract. And once I got confirmation, I executed. So
Order
right there,
filled.
I enter a total of 8 contract. Boom, break. What I want to see. Usually on the break, I like to see follow through. But as you see, it was just hesitating. And as I said, I don't have the best tracker with Amazon, so I tend to be a little more defensive. But again, setup still looks good. No reason to exit. Over market still pushing. So want to be a little more patient. So ideally, as I said, I want to see this minute close above. So now I'm like, okay, this is not looking too good. As you can see, QQQ, we actually closed with a
Order
wick.
filled.
So decided to scale out. I like, okay, this is not looking too good. Let me just reduce size. Setup still looks good, but not loving the fact that it's not going. So here's looking good.
Order partially filled.
But again, on the breaks, I
Order
usually like
filled.
to see quick follow through. So not loving that. So I exit a total of 4 contracts so far. Just again because I'm not seeing the follow through. I exit another two more. Again, when I see this hesitation, not what I want to see. It seems like we want to reject. And not only that, the market is a bit overextended. If it
Order
rejects,
partially filled.
so there I exit two more.
Order filled.
So I have a total of 2 contract. Again, I don't want to exit full position because the setup is still intact, but it's just not going. So and the market's a bit overextended. So if we reject, you could potentially see it could take Amazon with it. So I'm just playing the defense. I'm not loving the fact that's having a bit. It's not moving as quick.
Order filled.
So again,
Order
I'm just
filled.
like to full position. Not loving the fact that's kind of like, so as you can see, QQQ is pretty much pushing really nice. Yeah, so the play was actually Google. Google worked out much better. So yeah, after that, as you see, we actually pull back. It's just, again, reading the price action, just paying attention to what price action is saying. I see QQ pushing high. Amazon is kind of like lagging behind, so not loving that. So just took that consideration. After that, I was actually looking at MU and Google, but I noticed that I was starting to feel FOMO because actually, all the three stocks, I actually chose the one that worked the least was Amazon. But Google, as you see here, Google actually worked out really nice straight from the game plan. The only thing, it didn't really give any clean sign or any clean pattern to enter. So I wouldn't have traded this, but either way, I was feeling a bit of FOMO because, again, straight from the game plan, what I want to see with Google was actually a break and hold a pre-market high, and pretty much make a new week high for a move. So pretty much all those levels, I want to see a hold above all those levels for a move to ATR, and it actually worked out. So I felt FOMO, and it got to a point that I was feeling a bit frustrated because, again, I chose Amazon, and that was the only stock that actually didn't work as clean. So I saw those emotion coming in, so decided to just take a bigger backseat. And after Google broke ATR, I decided just to around this area, I decided to just call it and call it a day, because same thing with MU. MU worked out straight from the game plan, but again, it just didn't give any clean signs. So honestly, 2 out of 3 setups straight from the game plan worked out, but it's just unfortunate that I chose the one that didn't work out. But to be fair, Amazon was the one that I liked the most, and I actually waited for a clean setup or a clean pattern to actually execute. So again, as I said, I was feeling a bit frustrated at the end. So usually when I have those type of emotion, the best thing I could do is just back away, take a back seat, and remind myself, hey, tomorrow's gonna be another day. It is what it is. But to say the least, I was at least be able to end the day small green. So to make $88, not 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 the best, but green is green. I'll take it. And the most important thing, especially for the first of the month, is for me to follow my rules and not let my emotions, me feeling any type of feeling, aggravated because I chose the wrong stock, or feeling FOMO, cause me to chase or do super mistakes on the first of the month. So I decided just to call it one and done. I mean, Amazon had pretty good potential. It's unfortunate it didn't work, but it's part of trading. And yeah, that was pretty much my trade for April 1st.